Okay, here's part 2 to that rap. So, talking about how the whole planet is undergoing changes, humanity's undergoing changes, and we're in some collective rite of passage shift from one way of doing things to another way of doing things. And some people say this shift is going to be as big as the shift from hunting and gathering to agriculture. And some people say it's the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like a completely birth of a new species, creation of a new heavens and earth. There's all kind of ways to say it. Some people go by scripture. Some people go by science and historical reconstruction. Some people go by intuition. Some people go by tradition. But either way, people all over are seeing this, feeling it, freaked out by it. And I feel like there are amongst us, there are people that are willing to lean into that and who are calling for a change in human affairs, whether that be on a relational level, whether that be on a collective political level, whether that be on the way that resources flow around the earth, whether that be in terms of how we relate religiously, spiritually, whether it be in terms of how we work with the ecology of the rest of the planet, how we work with energy, all that. Some people are thinking in terms of, will we even continue to be human, X, Y, and Z. But there are those that are moving towards the change, and there are those that are in the standstill mode, and those that are actively resisting the change. And from my point of view, what I think we see happening in the United States and in different parts of the world is the revenge of those that are actively resisting the change. I feel that a lot of what we see is there are folks that are trying to abort the experiment and the social transformations and scientific transformations and relational transformations that have gone on for the last 60 or so years, that have been obvious for the last 60 or so years. I think they've been going on probably for centuries, but they've really been obvious in the last little while. And there are those that are trying to resist those changes, and there are those that are trying to facilitate them. And from another perspective, it looks like we're all on opposing sides and that we're all against each other. But one way that we can think about